Right now, every now and again, a production comes along and I think to myself, I don't just want to go and see that, I need to go and see it, you know what I mean? I need to go and see this. And such a production is about to hit the stage of Theatre Clwyd. It comes on the 8th of February. It is called Rush, a Joyous Jamaican Journey, and it celebrates the history of reggae music and the Windrush Generation. Currently touring the country, starring comedian John Simmit and a live band, the JA Band, playing everything from ska, rocksteady, calypso, and of course reggae music. It proves to be one hell of a great night out. I spoke to the director Owen Millar midweek, but before we hear from him, let's hear from the JA Band themselves. Here's what they had to say.
Reggae is a great story. Reggae tells the tale of people like my parents who came here in the 50s to make them a better life for themselves, and the struggle that they went through, and that struggle is spoken through the music.
Well, I was listening to reggae growing up, but not realising it was reggae, because there it was, mainstream in the charts. It evolved as Britain did, and now taking it out of the club, bringing it into the theatre setting, gives us the opportunity to properly tell its story.
It's the genre that just crosses genres. Everybody out there can just feel the energy. It doesn't matter what background you come from, whether it be rock, pop, whatever. Reggae is the basis for it all.
Reggae has always been an international language, so to speak, that people can log on to, and whether it be a lover's message or whether it be a political message, there's a message.
In the show we play a variety of reggae styles like ska, lovers rock, roots, calypso, and I needed a group of people that could manage all those styles. And thankfully the guys are very experienced and have played with people like Jimmy Cliff, Pato Banton, UB40, Steel Pulse, Peter Andre, Aswad, the list goes on. And now it's created a unique show that the world will love.
A lot of the songs that we're doing in the show tonight have lasted the test of time. You can put them on in any dance today and they will create the same vibe and atmosphere.
The audience feel like they're being involved in the show, learning the history of reggae music, and it's in a fun way which caters for all ages.
They're into different kinds of music, but they come here tonight and they're up on the dance floor enjoying themselves.
My job, as well as narrating the show, is to also bring up the crowd levels and crowd vibes. A hype man is somebody that really has a spirit that can get the people motivated in the show, get the energy levels raised, getting them involved like in the show. They're part of the band.
You're going to get energy, you're going to get fun, you're going to be entertained, you're going to learn a little bit about the history of reggae music. You know, we're going to give you vibes, we're going to take you high. It's like a roller coaster ride. Keeps on going up, but once it starts coming down, man, you're going to feel the rush. That's JA Reggae Band,
So there you go, that is the members of the band of the JA Reggae Band, and they are the live band that play for this Rush, a Joyous Jamaican Journey, coming to Theatre Clwyd on the 8th of February. So as I say, midweek I had a chat with the director of the piece, Owen Millar. A lovely chat I had with him, far too long. I kept him far too long, really interesting guy. And in a minute I shall tell you how you can get tickets for this reggae extravaganza. But here he is live on the Stage and Screen show, Calon FM. Owen Millar.
Well, I'm going to start by wishing you a Happy New Year. And it's probably is rather a Happy New Year for you, isn't it?
It's so far been a great new year, and long may it continue. 2020 has been a good start, thank you.
Excellent. And did you have a nice Christmas? Is Christmas always good to you?
Christmas was extremely quiet. No grandkids and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, apart from at the end of the phone, which is what made me happy.
Yeah.
The house was quiet. And I could watch what I wanted to watch on TV.
Isn't it funny? But I think we all get to that age when we go, yeah, that's my idea of happiness.
So true.
On my own, in front of the telly, I can eat what I like. No, nobody bothers
Exactly, do what I want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I've read somewhere that in your early years you were going to be a professional footballer. Is that right?
You have to do your homework. You should see my face. How'd you do that? Yes, many moons ago when I had a 6-pack, not a 1-pack.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean. So, I mean, what sort of standard did you get to? I mean, did you almost make it, or?
I started off when I was at school at West Brom in the youth team, then left there, went to Wolverhampton Wanderers, and to Warsaw, and to Port Vale in the reserves.
Right. So I
did get into the squad with Wolves once for the first team. And my father was like, "No, jeez, I've been paying you £300 and you never play."
You know, to get that close to sort of touching distance and then have it taken away from you, it must be awful.
I wouldn't say it was awful. In the end, I decided, to call it a day after Port Vale. And you've got to have that passion, and that passion, as I got older, went down. I still loved the game, but that passion had gone. I've been drawn more and more to music.
Yeah.
And I'm a drummer, but I'm rubbish. And it just drew me, and I had to go.
Yeah.
I mean, now, it always makes me laugh when my wife and my daughter are like, "Oh, football's on." And I go, "Yes, I want to watch a match. I'm entitled to do that at least once in a fortnight." And I couldn't tell you the last time I've watched a match from start to the finish.
Well, it sounds exactly the same as my house, because every time a football match comes on, my wife goes, "Oh, not again." And I'm like, well, hang on a minute.
They must be twins.
I can't remember the last time I sat down and watched the match without anybody giving me any grief for it, like it's my fault.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. But and as I say, you turned your hand from sport to music. I mean, it's a lot of worse ways you could have gone, and you became the touring manager for the Jacksons, right?
You really have done it. Again, there's this look on my face sitting in the car thinking, how the hell does he know? Yes, I did work for the Jacksons, and because of the Jacksons, we were sitting on a plane. We were flying to Tenerife for a private show, and they were saying, "Owen, man, we don't know nothing about you. Is it true you got 10 kids?" I went, "Yes." "You're just like our daddy."
Wonderful.
Then, they asked, what have I done, and blah, 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 and I thought you should have asked that before you gave me the job. Anyway.
Yeah, could have been to prison or all sorts.
Yeah. And I was sitting between Jackie and Marlon on this plane, and Marlon's a real joke. He's like, "What are you doing up here in first class?" I said, "Because I bought the ticket." Because I told him the story about the play and, what I was planning, and I said, "Go for it," because at the end of the day, their father had listened to people back in the day. Jackson 5 wouldn't have materialised. So that's what I did, set up the company, and God's been very kind to all of us.
Yeah. But I mean, just the name of it, by itself. I mean, Rush, a Joyous Jamaican Journey. I mean, that just sounds like one great night out. What's the concept of it?
The concept of it is that we tell the story of the Windrush Generation. How they came to Britain and how they settled in various parts of Britain and how it evolved, getting jobs, housing. But we also tell the story at the beginning of how reggae music started. So it's a two-pronged attack journey as to explain reggae music and what that generation went through.
So is it like is it a celebration of reggae or a celebration of that generation?
It's both. As it says, it's a joyous Jamaican journey, and we hope whoever's coming along, we don't expect you to have a super glue or any kind of glue for that matter. There's other brands out there on your bottle. We expect you to be up dancing,
yeah,
with your wigs and lovely shirts or blouses, having a good time. It's a joyous, there's 13 on stage.
Wow.
Performing, including the DJ.
God.
And a narrator for the whole show, for the program. So it's all about fun.
Yeah.
What music from the tiny island of Jamaica has brought not just to Britain but to the whole world.
And it looks like, from what I've seen, the few clips I've seen, it looks like part show, part kind of gig. Is that how it kind of comes across?
I'd like to. I mean, when we do tribute to British reggae, like Madness.
Yeah.
and they go out and dance. And it's all about fun, whether you can dance or not. It's come along, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Because I know the cast and crew are thoroughly enjoying themselves, and we just hope at the end of the day you guys enjoy yourself.
I mean, I didn't realise how much I enjoyed reggae music, and I mean, in my sort of early years, it wasn't my thing at all, and then my brother kind of introduced me to Desmond Dekker and Eka Mouse, and I mean, obviously everyone's heard of Bob Marley, but I mean the range of reggae stars out there, it's phenomenal, isn't it? It's huge.
It is, and that's what you'll hear and see on the night, because we do a tribute to all these people. Some may have heard of them, some may have not. The majority of people on stage come from the gospel background.
Yeah.
I remember sort of being in church hall rehearsing some songs for the service and going into reggae, and it was like, Lucifer, you're a child of Lucifer, play reggae in the church. And,
yeah.
And, the pastor absolutely going berserk, because it was seen as like, I suppose like rock and roll was when Elvis came out.
Yeah.
It was seen in the same genre in terms of like it's devil music.
Right. So presumably people will go away almost being educated as well as entertained from an evening watching this show.
Again, you can't see my face smiling, but that's the whole point of the show.
Yeah.
Whether you're black, white, tall, small, whatever, wherever you come from, it's coming along to be part of a show which is showing you the history of reggae music, and it's showing you the history of the Windrush Generation, which is very topical in the news right now because of what's happening, even to my own family.
Yeah.
My cousin, who came here when she was 11,
right,
they came here, and she's been told in the last year that she's not a citizen of Britain.
Shocking.
And the worst thing is, the children who were born in Britain have got no status.
It's unbelievable when that hit the news. I mean, but a lot of things like that. I mean, it's actually quite a good time to do something like this. What you're putting on, because I think with with Brexit and everything, the whole. It seems to be going downhill again, and it's not sitting right with me at all.
Well, from my perspective, I've noticed that, unfortunately, and it's very sad, because to me, Britain's the greatest country in the world. For me personally, I was born here. I remember saying as a young boy to my father, I'm going to meet the Queen, I'm going to play in the FA Cup final, and he was like, you stupid boy.
Yeah.
She doesn't go every year.
And does it have a live band? You've got a live band on stage, right?
Everything is live, from the DJ playing his set. We intertwine in terms of, you've got the live band performing, you've got the narrator telling the story with visual, and it's everything intertwined.
Yeah, and just what I think about the narrator, because you've got John Simmit, haven't you, the comedian? Many will know him from the Real McCoy, but I mean, I don't know if he enjoys hearing about it, but he was Dipsy in Teletubbies. That's brilliant for me, that.
which he didn't want anybody to know.
Well, he could have got away with it.
Yeah, he could have got, nobody's ever seen him. And then we went out for the first time, and I just said, you know what? It's been such a great night. Everybody dance off stage, straight to the foyer.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, ladies and gentlemen, this, believe it or not, used to be Dipsy. His face was a picture like trying to be very polite in a smile, but a smile going, kill you when you get backstage. I'm John Simmit, the comedian.
That's fantastic, though. But I mean, we've all done things we wish we hadn't, but that must be, he must secretly quite like that.
I'm sure he does, because, the most important thing, he made a lot of people happy.
Yeah.
And that programme around the world made a lot of people happy.
Yeah.
And it's all a good thing, all positive. And again, going back to the show, A Joyous Jamaican Journey, that's why it was called that. It's Rush, A Joyous Jamaican Journey, for a specific reason. Come along. Don't expect to come along and sit there and have a glum face. Because we do a gospel section in the show as well.
Right.
Because that's showing where a lot of the band came from gospel. And
yeah.
It's a big part of the Jamaican culture. It's all weaved and intertwined and everything. And like I said, please God, you'll leave there with your good lady and the rest of the audience smiling, and it'll be fun.
Everybody's happy.
Yes, everybody's very happy.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. I'm not trying to plug, seriously, that's what the show's about. To have fun. Forget yourself for 2 hours, you know?
Yeah.
Eat some curry patties, or, you know, just have fun.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Completely agree. Owen, it's been an absolute treat to speak to you, buddy. Thanks ever so much for that.
God bless.
And I'll see you on the 8th. Lovely to speak to you, man.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Andy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So there you go, that is the director of the piece, Mr. Owen Millar, and they're going to be bringing their Rush, a Joyous Jamaican Journey, celebrating reggae music throughout the years. And of course the Windrush Generation. What a fantastic guy, what a really, really enjoyable interview I had with him on Thursday. So they're bringing that show to Theatre Clwyd on February the 8th, and tickets range from £21. I think that's money well spent. If you want to get tickets, and the box office number for Theatre Clwyd, 01352 344 101. That's 01352 344 101. That is Rush, a Joyous Jamaican Journey, coming to Theatre Clwyd. Go on, support your local theatres, girls and boys. They will not be there forever if you don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.